Well, hello all you wonderful people. I am at Yatesville Lake today, and I decided to go to Twin Branch Ramp. This is the most secluded ramp at Yatesville, at least the one that I know of. It's a gravel road coming in, but look at how many people are here. It's a Sunday afternoon in August at Yatesville Lake, and there's not a soul here. Reason why, it's almost a little over an hour drive from Ashland down some twisty turny road, shall we say, but we're here. I'm going to fish out. There's an island out there that I've always wanted to fish, and usually I end up fishing all the way out to it and I run out of time. So today I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to pedal out more away, because out here this is all very shallow. Like that bank, I think if I remember right, is like 5 foot deep, 4 to 5 foot deep. This is 2 to 3 foot deep all through there. It's all real shallow. Even out here, it's 3 to 5 foot deep. There's just not a whole lot of depth there. There's fish jumping out there. So I'm going to bypass all of this, and I'm going to go on around, and there's an area of 20 to 25 foot timber. I'll fish that for a little bit. And then I'm going to go try and get out to the main lake and fish there. So hopefully I'll have a good day today. This will be the last video of my kayak for a while, because I'm buying a boat. I should take delivery next week. So a little different time for my channel, but honestly it's just the next chapter, because eventually I wanted to fish out of a boat. I want to actually end up in South Carolina fishing saltwater out of a bigger boat. But what I've got coming is a little Tracker Panfish 17, just a little 20 horsepower motor, but I've got a Spot Lock trolling motor that I added to it. I spent the money on Spot Lock because I have learned from my kayak that wind and boats, they're not friends. So I wanted Spot Lock on my trolling motor, so I've got that. I'll upgrade electronics later, but anyway, this will probably be maybe not the last kayak video of 2025, but one of the few probably of remaining in 2025, because I've got to learn how to use a boat. So anyway, come on with me. Let's see what we catch. One thing about this ramp is super slippery, because hardly anybody uses it. So if you come here, decide to launch something, just be aware this ramp will put you on your butt pretty quick. Now, it is super slippery. This is the first deeper area. It's gone from about, it was 5 feet pedaling all the way in. So I'm going to throw a stupid tube here. Just to have something to give it a whirl. See what happens. It's about 8, almost 9 feet deep here. So I wanted to give it a try. Stupid tube jig heads. I found them at Borders Sporting Goods. They're called the Blue Rock Stupid Tube Jig, and I like the look of them, or Stupid Tube Hook, I guess, but I like the look of them. So I'm gonna try this on because I broke my other one off. Who knows? Let me try the wacky worm here. This is another deep, straight down bank. Let me just throw it, see what happens. That stupid tube has, I had one hit, and I have no idea why my leader broke, so figures. And then the camera wouldn't connect to the remote, so I had to take the camera all the way off, or take out the battery and then put it back up again. So I have no clue. That's the fun of videoing your adventures. fish. Oh, daggone it. Took me under a tree. Well, poop. Yep. Alright, let me tie another worm on. Spent more time doing equipment stuff than I have fishing, it seems like, but oh well. Alright. Part of fishing, I guess. Oh, there's another fish. Well, what is it? That's a bass. Finally. Yeah. Nothing to write home about, but daggone it, it gets the skunk off the boat. Alright, bud. Ooh, came right off. Well, he's nothing huge, about 10 inches, but whew, no skunk. All right, buddy. Listen, we're going to say thank you. There he goes. All right. Not a skunk. Yay. In August. On a 90-some degree day at 3:26. So that's the first fish I've caught in almost 2 hours. Just if you wonder how long I may be out here. So, but that's how they call it fishing. And I put on a shorter hook this time. I just had one of these in there. I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and put that on there. It doesn't matter to me. I tend to get better hookups, it seems like, with the bigger hook, but it has a longer shank on it. But I thought I'd try this one for a little while, just see what happens. So I'm gonna fish down this overhang, then I'm gonna head that away to get out toward the main lake. Well, I need to change the battery out in my camera behind me. It just ran out of battery. And I'm in a big shade patch, so I'm going to do that right now. And then I'm going to head to that far bank over there, actually more toward the front part of that bank. That's all pretty shallow in there. And I put that sun guard on this one again. I didn't have my rubber band, so I just used a couple of their little twist tie thingies to hold it on. And it's not been overheating, so maybe that is helping. I don't know. He's nothing, again, nothing to stop the presses over, but it's fish. Quit. All right, Bubby, about the same size as the other one. Now maybe a little bit smaller even, but still. Bass in the boat. I caught I think that's my first bass on a stupid tube. So thank you, buddy. I've got this little butterfly who's become my friend. He definitely is probably getting the salt off my fingers because it's been sweating so much, but he's a nice little guy. Well, all right, I'm gonna fish down this bank now. I'll keep using this stupid tube. And you see how it does when you hook them. See how it, let me bring this down here. It pushes through there, and that's why you have to have a bigger shank on your tube jig to allow the jig to have a way to get out of the way, or so anyway, or the tube. But yeah, it goes right back up on there, and I'm gonna set it there, and it's completely weedless. So there we go. All right, let's try and get another one. All right, back to the wacky worm for a little bit. I'm on a 12 foot deep bank. I still got one more point to go around. I thought I was pretty much ready to get to the main lake. Still got a ways to go, and it's 4 o'clock. Sheesh. That looks like a hornet's nest up there. I don't know if it's active or not, but you know what? I do not want to find out. Yeah, right there. That's what that is. I thought it looked, oh, there's, well, I can't tell if that's hornets on it or not. You know what? We're going to go this way, though. I don't want to get around an active hornet's nest. Yikes. I don't see any activity, but that's okay by me. I'm getting out of here. Nope, there's fish. Well, again, nothing big, but it's fish in the boat. I think my, let's see. All right, dude. Yeah, my camera needs a new battery. Just a little guy, smallest one of the day, but that's fish. All right, let me put battery in this thing. Where am I stuck? I don't know where I'm stuck right now. Right there. If I can get that to work. Oh, there around, knock it loose. There you go. Well, the notch, I didn't need the notch, but I used the oar to knock it loose. 2 thumbs up there, cool. Well, I made it out to the main lake, and there's that island that I saw on the maps that I wanted to try and fish. At least I think that's it. But it may be on out here, I don't know. It is, it's on out there. Lord, it's a long way to go. Well, you know what? This bank over here looks real good. It's a rocky, deep bank, and I've got that crawl pattern blue table rock jig. I'm gonna throw it over here and see what happens. Gosh, I'm still not at the end of this cove. I've got to go all the way out there. There's the island way out there. Holy crap, it is 4:30. Man, it's a long way to go. All right, well, I'm gonna fish this bank here with that crawl, see what happens. Oh, that's a bite. Dang it. That was a bite. Oh, I got a fish. Crap. Here's that looks like. Yeah, huge. Hey, it's fish. Woo. And they have been few and far between today, but that's another little guy. That's a largemouth on a spot. All right, buddy, let you go. There he goes. I wasn't sure if it's a bluegill or a bass, but I guess it was a bass. I'm gonna fish on down this bank here. I've actually made it out to the main lake. That island, there are boats going by just left and right. There's jet skis out there. So I may wait till I have my boat to fish that island, but I'm gonna fish around this bank here anyway, just see what happens. Well, he's a big one. Crap, I didn't have a camera turned on. I cast out there and he took off running. All right. Well, I mean, look at this. All right, dude. Don't wind up. So this is a 5-inch wacky worm and a 7-inch fish. I mean, that's crazy. They eat something that big, but all right, buddy. There you go. Well, catching the little ones, that's, at least I'm catching something. All right, let's keep trying down this bank here. Oh, I got a fish already. Huh. bluegill. Right. No, it's not a bluegill, it's bass. That's probably the best one of the day. That's not saying a whole lot, but it's something. Yeah, he swallows. Well, I didn't know he was on there. I was afraid he'd swallowed it, and he did, but I have to. All right, stop. Oh, Lord. Would you stop? Yeah, he swallowed that. I was afraid of that. I'll get it out. Those short hooks are easy to get out. Yeah, that's the gift. Let me measure one of these. I'm guessing 10 and a half. But let me see real quick. He is, yeah, 9 and a half. So not even 10 and a half. That's about what I've caught all day. But it's something. Now, I've got to come up through his gills. Figure out which way the hook's going. And just turn that hook back toward his tail. I might be able to grab it this way now. There you go. All right, Bubby, see you. And there he goes. All right, good deal. Let's try for another one. Oh, there's a fish. That might be a better one. That's a little better. I'll net this guy. Get in there, buddy. There we go. That's a little better one. Nothing huge, but that's all right. Yeah, that's probably a kayak keeper there. Let's see here. All right, dude. There we go. All right, let's measure this guy. I'm gonna guess he's close to 12. There's a submerged tree right there, and I threw to the edge of that thing, and buddy, he hit it just about the time it came down by the tree. He is 11 3/4, so just a 1/4 inch short of a kayak keeper. Thank you, big boy. That's a pretty fish. Thank you, buddy. There he goes. Shoo! All right, I'm gonna start fishing back toward the boat ramp. It is 5:45, so I've come quite a ways today, so I've got a lot of ground to cover, but I'll skip a bunch if I have to. I just want to get out here. I'm not going to fish that island over there. There are boats everywhere, which, you know, it's a beautiful August day. That's why there's boats everywhere, and I get it. But it's just, it's a madhouse. There's jet skis and boats. So I thought, well, I'll have a boat here, hopefully this week, coming. So I will, I'll come out this way when I'm in a boat. All right, man, let's keep fishing. Yeah, I guess that island is kind of like the roundabout down here, because this is a cove back here. There's lots of submerged timber. So you do the roundabout by the island and keep on going, I guess. Let's see. That tree comes all the way out here. Let me, what the heck? Oh, there's a big old turtle right there. And there goes the turtle. Lord, I just hit a stump. Oh man, they're right there. 14 feet of water. Huge. Ah, it's something to remember when I get my boat. That would be bad. Take out your motor, take out your trolling motor. Yikes. Alrighty. There's another one. Not a big one, but a fish. Yay, a fish. A fish. Nothing huge, about the same size as the other ones. So was that 9.5, 10 inches? Get that out of there. All right, big boy. Thank you. All right, he's out of here. Let's keep going down the bank. I'm heading back toward the boat ramp now. It is 6:40, so I still got some time to fish, but it's an hour drive home to Ashland, and the road itself is not great. It's a little windy, barely 2-lane road, so let's see how it goes. All right, and we'll keep on fishing. Stump. And the fish. That's a little better one. That might be a 12-incher. Cool. I was honestly just contemplating if I needed to retie on a Cinco. And then he came along. Thank you, sir. You can see how well that thing works. It's awesome. I don't think he's 12. Let's see. I think he's probably around 11. But we'll check real quick. I haven't measured many today. All right, dude, stop. I'm going to let you go if you'll just stop. That would be great. He is 11 inches. So, get that off of me. 11 inch. So, nothing huge, but thank you, bub. Let you go. Whew. There he goes. On the stupid tube. I just didn't want to tie on another Cinco. I thought, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to fish the stupid tube in. It's 100% weedless, which is nice, and where I'm fishing I need that, and it's something I haven't fished that much and I need to gain some confidence in it. So just reset the hook just like that. That's how it looks with the jig in there. And you know, these are specific hooks for stupid tube. It's not just a regular tube jig hook. It's an extra wide gap hook for the stupid tube. So anyway, let's keep fishing this thing. Oh, there was a thump. But, yep, that's a run. Oh, shoot. That was a little one. Well, I'm going to wrap this one up. Like I said, probably one of my I won't say my last kayak video of 2025, but one of the probably few of 2025, because hopefully this week coming I will be picking up a new bass tracker panfish. So I'll be fishing just in a different way, and I'm going to have to learn a whole new way to film, or to video I guess, with a boat. But that's something I want to do long term. So this is just one more step toward that goal. But anyway, it's been a hot day, been a long day. I didn't catch anything big. I've got a little bit more fishing to do. It's 8:15, so I've got to get out of here. It's going to get dark soon, and the road back to Ashland is windy and skinny. Let's put that away. So, but as always, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate your support, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a great week next week.